So welcome everybody. I'm here with Dr. Sudesh again. Thank you, Dr. Sudesh, for joining me. And he's the Ayurvedic doctor here at Swan Yoga Retreat. And every couple of days I have consultations with him, and today I've asked him to talk a little bit about Ayurveda, an introduction to Ayurveda, and Dinacharya. So I'll let you take it over and tell me a little bit about the knowledge you have.
Yes, okay. So, namaste everyone. Okay, today is we are going to see about the daily routine. We call it as the Dinacharya. How should be your daily routine in usual day? How you should start, what you should, and important thing is why you should do it. Actually, you can see here that these are the Dinacharya, means you have to follow the particular pattern from morning to evening. You have to do some things which is good for your health, which is good for the society. So it contains everything. This is the actually main what I can say, beauty of Ayurveda. That it's not like that every time that okay, my body. No, my body, my family, my society, my environment, everything. So when we are seeing into that, you will understand that how these things are important with each other. So you know that according to Ayurveda there are three main elements, or you can say the dosha we have, like vata, pitta, kapha. Okay, so vata is the movements, circulation, pitta is related with the digestion, and kapha is related with the stability or metabolism. So generally what happens when this metabolism, digestion, circulation these are three together, it's very important that there should be some connection, a good connection, the healthy connection between them. You can say circulation is bad, then digestion may be bad. Digestion may be bad, stability goes down. So this everything, but it should be according to your body type. Like my body type is different, your body type is different. So what you should do according to your body type, what you should do according to my body type. For example, your body is a vata body. Okay, and you have to take a bath with warm water. The pitta, which is hot, they should take a bath with cold water.
Right.
Okay, cold means normal temperature water, and kapha position again should be the lukewarm.
Right.
Or
So
hot will be fine.
Different for each person.
Different for each, because their body temperature. Now see, if you are a pitta, you are taking the hotness is there, you are taking the hot bath, what is going to happen? Pitta is going to increase more. Right, so like that it is. So it's very important in that what is your body type and what you should do. So it's a big process, but at least this particularly this video's idea is to get the idea, like okay, what people are doing in the India, how they are following their Dinacharya, why they are following their Dinacharya. So in that generally what happens, you can see the sun and the moon, these two are very important factors in our life. In the day, sun brings all the changes. In the night, moon brings all the changes. Right? And you can see that our ancient expert, the Indian expert, they have taken all these things into the consideration. That what you should do in the day, what you should do in the night. Okay, you can see that they are influenced. When you are going to see that it is influenced by this sun and the moon both. For example, in our Dinacharya, in the ancient times, we have to give the ardhya. Ardhya means what? To offer the water to the sun.
Ardham.
Ardhyam. We call it the ardhyam. Ardhyam means to offer something. Okay, so in the ancient time, people are facing to the sun. They are giving ardhya to the sun. So it is the worship. Okay, the same thing we are doing in our idols. Like we are doing puja in the morning after the bath. It is also one of the rituals. Okay, so this puja, why we are doing it? So we have to consider that particular thing in a good energetic way. So I am worshipping to give me that energy, so that I can be calm. There will be a freshness, there is a good energy in our body.
Right.
So that you should do it in the morning. Why? That time sun is giving all his energy to in the on the earth.
Right. So it's kind of thank you
Exactly.
to the sun for the energy that we get,
Yes,
and
yes.
the plants and everything.
Exactly. That is what I'm telling. While considering it's not only you, it's not only me.
Right.
You know, the pets,
The
the
food, the
flowers,
plants.
food, fruits, everything we have to consider that this is our family. Okay, and you can see when we are, I will tell you about the all this
The steps,
the steps. You can see we have considering everything.
Right.
Okay,
But this is
there
the
is some,
underlying is
yes,
the
yes, this is the underlying. It is something like that. What is there inside? And we will see after in our next this thing that how it is there inside, why it is there inside. It's not like that,
sun and the
okay,
moon.
wake up at this time, but why to wake up at this time? What is the connection between this vata, pitta, kapha in that? You have to take the food at that particular time. Why you have to take a food that particular time? Why you should not take it at 3 o'clock?
Right.
Why you should not take it 10 o'clock in the morning? Why it is told that the 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock there should be the this thing? In the end, what I want you to tell is that it's not like that that you should follow this everything as we said. It is not possible actually
To do it.
to do it when you were doing in the ancient time, because
Right.
that time the priorities were different.
Right. Right.
Nowadays the priorities were different.
Right, I think that's important as well. You know, people read what the Dinacharya is,
Exactly,
and they're
yes,
like,
yes,
oh
yes.
my God, how can I even do this?
Exactly, and it's next to impossible.
Right, but
You
it is
cannot
good
do
to
it.
know where things are coming from. And
No, no, no. Why we are doing
And
it,
why?
and there should be some modification while doing this now.
Right.
Okay, I now the thing is you should wake up at 4 o'clock, which is not possible. Then at least we should wake up at before 7.
Right. So you've managed to tweak it so it's a little bit
Exactly,
more
exactly.
adaptable. For you take
Yes.
the ancient, understand the ancient, and then sounds
Make a
like,
modification in your
right,
life.
So you're making a
according to
modern
that.
interpretation of these
Right.
practices, right? Rather than
Right.
just forgetting about them because they're valuable. For
Yes,
us.
and when you are following this everything in the in this thing, there should be always a balance. If you are not following this, that means there is a disbalance, and disbalance with the problem. The problem means the diseases. The diseases means the medicines.
Yeah.
Right? This is the chain.
Right.
So we have to break the chain. So for breaking the chain, this is the effort from the ancient times what they were doing it, because that time there was the something, the all the dinacharya, the routine part was different. Now it is different. So we cannot expect that I will live in this now today's modern era and I am following that thing. But I can understand that why they were doing it and how I can implement that in my today's life. Like food wise, you are taking the food in, sometimes it's not possible, then what you have to do?
Right.
You have to take a half food.
Right.
In the night there should be a liquid, there should be a warm food,
Right.
no salads.
No salads at night.
Yeah, I'm telling you the general because it depends on the vata pitta kapha also.
Right.
But at least these are the general.
Yeah.
Like if you are
I
informed.
mean, just so people can get at least to begin, because
Exactly,
at
it's
the
very
minute
important.
most of us are going through a day completely
Right,
not
right.
unconscious. Like we just do the habits that our parents gave us. You
Right.
know, school started at 8 o'clock. We had breakfast at 7. You know,
Right,
a lot of people don't even eat lunch,
Exactly, exactly.
and then they're eating dinner at 10 o'clock.
then everything else because they're taking 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock the food, then again
Snacks
10
at-
o'clock
yeah.
in the this thing.
Yeah.
That is also a bad thing.
Right. Exactly.
So we have to think this everything in little parts, and then we have to implement ourselves.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are the general introduction I can say for our dinacharya. In next part, what we are going to see that there are some 10 to 12 points which we have to consider.
Right.
That okay, why we should wake up, what this thing.
How to actually go
How to
ahead and
actually-
do.
that we will
Brilliant.
do.
I'm looking forward to
Okay.
that. But I do love this idea of it being a practice not just for ourselves but for family and for our planet.
Right,
and,
right.
You know, when we align with the solar and the lunar, there's balance naturally between the sun and the moon,
Exactly.
and
Yes.
you know, we're really living in the planet that's between those two planets.
You can see in that points, the 10 to 12 point, there is one point that okay, in the evening you spend time with your family.
Right.
Why it is? What you are doing, your family should know. What your family has done, I should know. My and my wife, how they are treating the people, how they, that our children should know. Then only that will pass from one generation to another generation.
I like that.
It should not be like that, that if
Yeah.
okay, I am kind and my children are doing something else.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
that communication. Now we are
Yeah.
paying for it
Mm,
by spending our children
yeah.
to how to
How to work.
keep the relation,
Yeah.
how to keep the.
So that's actually part of the Dinacharya.
Yes,
To
that's
actually,
what you can
like,
you
as
can
part
see
as
that.
a practice, like as a like conscious practice and making.
Yes, yes.
Because
Yeah, it should be. It's not like that that you are only the what I can say, health for your body. It should be health for your mind. It should be health for your soul, and that we are doing with worshipping the God, with talking with our family, with talking with the people, doing some good things with the people, doing some exercise for ourselves, taking some food which is good for our body. Like that it is.
I love that.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Dr.
Yes,
Dr.
yes,
Sudesh.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
So,
everyone, for tuning in.
Yes.
And we will follow that next week with, you will go through the points
course,
of
yes.
actually how to start to
we'll do that.
implement this and ways that people can, start to
Right,
shift
and
their daily
I must
habits.
tell you that see, it's not like that that I am giving the Ayurveda. That's why I am telling that that is good. Once you go through it, you will also understand that okay, there is something in that that we should take from it, and it will be really healthy, helpful for each individual who is listening this video.
Yes.
Okay, so see you next time.
Next week.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Bye.